Hey everyone, thanks again for tuning in, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Naomi Boyer and I make fashion videos at least 3 times a week. If you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below as well as the notification bell. Today's video is going to be all about how to shop for clothes that look expensive. So I know a lot of you on here want to save money on clothing items. We're all women, we want to shop all the time and it costs money. So this video is all about how to shop at inexpensive places, but buy things that can look nice and look expensive. So I want to share with you my little tips and tricks, things that you can look for when you go shopping that might help you invest in and build your wardrobe. So my first tip is if you're looking for something specific, like let's say a camisole. You don't know which camisole to go for. If you don't know what's a good looking camisole, then take a picture to compare or bring one that you absolutely love to compare with you. Show it to the person that works there. Ask them for advice. They know what's on the floor. Or shopping online is a really great way to kind of save you time and put all those camisoles that you can find online together, and then you can choose your best one. Tip number 2, if you are shopping online, don't be afraid to buy a bunch of stuff. Buy a selection of items like I mentioned earlier, that way you can actually pick the best looking ones. Make sure you're picking retailers where the returns are easy and you can get a full refund. Most big retailers nowadays online will allow you to get a free refund after 30 days, being that the tags are still on and the clothes are unworn. Also, if you are afraid of online shopping, this is a good practice so that you can become more confident when you shop online, and then I think you'll end up loving it and you won't be afraid, and it saves you a lot of time. Tip number 3, have a select few retailers that you always go to. For example, I always go to ASOS, H&M, and Zara. Now everyone's budget may be different depending on where you are in life, so if Forever 21 is more in your budget, then that's fine. But just pick the retailers that you can always go to when you're looking for something, but pick good ones. Now there are a ton of retailers out there nowadays like Shein, Zaful. It's up to you, but just make sure you're not just buying anything and everything that you see out there. That comes with my next tip, which is be picky. Be very selective in the items that you buy. Shop around first. Another reason why I love online shopping is if you are going to shop around, if you don't online shop, that means you're hopping from one store to another. It takes you a long time. You might not end up with something, so you might be discouraged, or you might give up on yourself, or you might give up on the whole shopping experience in general. So shop online first at places where they do have physical stores. For example, H&M has a physical store, Topshop has a physical store, Zara has a physical store. Go online, shop around online first, maybe take a printout or take a screenshot of what it is you're looking for, bring it to the store, and then you can try it on there. Next tip, once you're there or once you're online shopping, ask yourself the simple question: does it look expensive? That question alone goes a long way, and I think it's something that once you ask that question, your brain just clicks. And immediately you might be able to just tell yes or no. Next tip, if you've watched any of my informative videos, you'll know that I don't really like to buy a lot of print. So this is another way you can shop for clothing that looks expensive, is if you love print, don't buy crazy print, go understated, or try to stray away from a lot of print at all if you can. The thing with print is that it's very noticeable. People can tell where you got it because it has noticeable patterns. The key here is to want to look expensive so people don't know where you got your items. Your pieces look more desirable. If you bought something from Zara or Forever 21 that has a loud, crazy print, it might be something that you see a lot of other people wear, and if you have that same item, you might not be as crazy about it as you once were, versus having something that doesn't look so noticeable but that still looks good, that you won't get tired of, that you can wear over and over again. Next is be careful when buying super trendy items. I love trying new trends. I love incorporating new trends when they come out into my regular wardrobe, but at the same time, don't splurge and spend so much money on one trend. Again, with trends, shop around. If you love a new trend that's out there, for example, the check blazer was really big and it still is really popular. There are so many versions out there. So before you make a quick decision on a trend, again, shop around first. Look at it online, look at the different versions that there are online. find the best version that you like the most. Sometimes it also helps to sleep on it. And then once you've seen a bunch and you're able to choose one, you can purchase the one you actually really love and not regret it. Next, I want to talk a little bit about fabric. So fabric is fine. Any kind of fabric out there. Polyester has a bad name, but there is a way to buy good polyester that doesn't look cheap. There's linen, there's cotton, there's rayon. All of it is okay as long as you know you're not buying something that looks cheap. You want to go for what looks expensive. So a couple things that you can look for and avoid really shiny materials. So maybe you want to buy something that's satin. Don't buy such a shiny satin because then it can end up looking a little bit tacky. If you are going to go for things like rayon or polyester, just make sure it doesn't actually look synthetic. Go for the one that looks the most real. Alright, last but not least is accessorize. So after everything that I just mentioned, you might think, well, if I don't buy print and if I'm buying inexpensive items, how do I make things look more expensive? Add accessories. I feel like simple accessories are better because the more flashy it is, the more unrealistic it might be. There's a lot of really good companies out there nowadays that make really nice faux jewelry like gold and silver that actually look really nice. So if you're buying gold, make sure you buy a really nice type of gold instead of a really yellow gold that looks too fake. Adding simple jewelry like this can help dress up any outfit. Alright you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't already but you like what you see, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. Follow me on social media and I'll see you in my next video.